Hello, hello, good evening. Who is ready to commit some more crimes? Though hopefully we won't have to. Yet. That would be very early on in a Rimworld run to be committing them. But you never know, you never know. How are you doing today, Anton? How are you doing? Me also, hello. Oh, two hello. Wow. Hold on, let me... Why is it not showing the Rimworld? Ah, I probably switched this to Battlefield when we played Battlefield. Hold on. Very good. You? Oh, I'm doing okay. Um, I'm doing okay. This was the first day back at work because I took a week off, and then we had the holiday. Oh no, not really holiday. Oh, I switched it to Phasmophobia. Right. But yeah. So it was the first day back to work, so I'm tired, and I'm ready to just sit back and play a new colony because this isn't gonna be too hard at the start normally, as it does. So very nice. I'm doing okay. Just tired. Why is it not showing up for the sound recording? Ah, did I need to do this before I started, maybe? Ay, 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 ay. Me, let's commit various work. Jesus. I sincerely hope we don't have to just yet. I can't record the audio in a separate file. I can't adjust that, but that's fine. It shouldn't influence the stream. Now, what are you doing, Sweetie and Kitten? How are you guys doing today? Also, I have some grave news. I was playing a bit of my own colony in my off time in the meantime, before this, and I think it's time to say goodbye. I don't think they'll make it. But I did get very far this time though, so I think the next one might be the one, you know? Anyway, is there any of you that have any specific scenarios or ideologies in mind to try out? Fine, I'm okay also. One finger to the right, one key to the right, so close. To the left actually, never mind. Yeah, no, I have an unfortunate raid by an Impit tribe, instantly followed by a 90 strong Shambler assault. I can't get out of it. I really tried, but I don't think I'll be able to. But yeah, any ideas? Do Gref ship. Should we do Gref ship? Should we do the Gref ship one? I mean, it's been a while since I tried this. It's been like since Odyssey released first, so we could try Gref ship. But it's been a while, and Gref ship is challenging. But sure, we can try Gref ship. Does anyone have a veto against this or better ideas? Because I am fine with other ideas, of course. I like both. I like either. It's fun. We might even try to split up and make like both. Oh yeah, we could try this. If I get enough people fast enough, we can try to like get both a Gref ship and a settlement. Let's do this, yeah. Let's make a space colony. Let's explore outer space. We will be playing on Strive to Survive, since I am gonna play on commitment mode on stream. For dramatic effect, of course. And we'll take Cassandra. You make the people. That's true. To space we go indeed. Ostrich seems like a fine seed to me. Forced pregnancy. I kind of want to work with children in this one as well. I mean, I was looking forward to do so. I don't want to put them in growth fat anymore. I don't think that's the way to go. Except if you can have like power-ups from ideology in there. And I think you can, but I don't know because I haven't ever worked with them too much yet. We could get ideology in there and start out... I think Archist again is the way to go. Because machine gods and stuff. I don't think we need anything else. There are no gods. I mean... Yeah, I think Archist fits space people the most. Because there is the shipborne meme. Which is a belief system that believes that humans were destined to live among the stars. So they prefer being indoors and they don't mind eating nutrient-based. And they can handle temperatures that are tough and they prefer to live in space. They do conflict with undergrounders, so we can't have that one anymore then. But they don't mind staying indoors. They don't mind going to space. The problem is if we were to settle on the planet, they will not like that after a while because they want to they want to live in the stars. So I think we shouldn't start out with this, but we could go towards this later, maybe. I'm thinking. So I think we'll be going transhumanist again, because we're not gonna try to focus too hard on ideology. Only the bare minimum that we have to. And I want to work with the mechs. What can I say? Because of course I do. In which case we can just load up my pre-made roboticism. So we don't have to look at this, we can just use this quickly. And now we still need to get our colonists selected. So for graph ship, construction and research are like the most important ones in the beginning, I think. Actually, no, it's the same ones, because you need to make sure you can get your food. Mechs are fun, they clean for you. I like how you're using a lot of XD. I was talking about this, the XD emoji with some colleagues earlier today. Saying that it's like very our generation, because nobody older than us knows, already really knows it. And not a lot of people younger than us know either. Doesn't get used that often anymore. That's how you can tell that it's us. I spot like 1, 2, 3, 4 in chat right now. Which is fine, of course. Oh, actually, let me... There we go. I turned on the chat box again. I forgot to turn it back on. I turned it off for Phasmophobia. Let's turn everything on again, actually. Oh, wait, no, not that one. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's quickly take a look. So this one is good at cooking and then melee. So this isn't the greatest. Neither is this one. This one... Ah, wait, of course. We want to work with xenotypes, of course. Yes. We want one high mate. We want a genie. That's what I usually start with. And then one baseliner is usually what I take these days if I start with xenotypes. Not even just these days. Oh, we could start with like the Starjack one. This one is Odyssey specific. So they have they're super tolerant for cold and heat as well. They don't they don't do too much melee damage, but they're resistant to vacuum. Indoor dwellers, low gravity adapted. I don't know that one. Yeah, it's from Odyssey. It got added with Odyssey. If you both have both Biotech and Odyssey, this is one of the ones you can take. Low gravity adapted, they have great construction and they want to shoot instead of go melee. But they're not good at mining, they're not good at animals. But they don't mind being indoors and they want to be in space. The problem with this is that, well, I don't know if I want this. Maybe not at the start, but the problem is if we don't get them at the start, we probably won't ever get them. So I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't think I want one. So what do we need from our little high mate? We want them to be good at social and preferably construction, if that is possible at all. So this is low construction, but they will learn. Social construction, but it's already 52. 49 is too old to get children as well. Sounds so brutal if you... 51. Oh, 35, that's the prime age, right? They can't do animals, but they can construct. They have decent social. They have crafting as well, very important. So this will be one we'll take with us. And there's 3 people in chat, so this is gonna be really easy. We don't have to scramble for names just yet. I'll just leave the last name be. Then we'll have a genie. The genie will primarily be researching and crafting for us. So whatever pops up with... Oh. We might want some shooting in there. Incapable of intellectual genie, that's unfortunate. This one seems pretty good. It doesn't like other people in the faction. Body model fits perfectly well. Oh, he's very prone to losing certainty in belief though, so let's not take that one. Ah. This one is a kind genie. That's a good one. Medical as well. We will just be gender bending, but we won't be calling the colony that. Help me think about a colony name. That's the one I'll need the most help with, probably. We'll make this Nason. Ah, not Nason. Ho. Not Nason. And then we will have Switty for our plant work. Plants, planch. 6 plants. We can do better. 11 plants. But he's had a vasectomy. He's a hard worker, bisexual, misogynist. Psychically tall. This is not bad at all. Disciplined farmer, stalwart farmer. This is a good one. And they can do dumb labor. So we don't have that much medical skill. That's the only issue I see. Nason needs to survive every combat without taking too much damage, because he'll go down fast. Can't you reverse the vasectomy? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh yeah, never mind. Ah, but there is a chance of permanent sterilization, so we don't know yet. We might be able to reverse this, but we don't know for sure yet. But also construction together with the plants is good. Once is done planting, we can go construction. Ah, wait, fuck. Oh, wait, never mind. He has 8 mining. Good. Misogynist. This is not bad at all. I mean, look, I'm just thinking. He already has a vasectomy. Okay, sure, he doesn't like women, but we can have you and Kitten go for the babies, you know? I think that'll be the way to go. So this will be Switty. You shall exist in the colony to plant our plants, to help constructing and mining, and to hate women, apparently. That's an unfortunate side effect. Oh, I didn't read it. Hold on. You screwed up, and now the mech hive wants you dead. Its terrifying murder machines will arrive soon. Gather the valuable gravlight panels, and then use your grav ship to flee to a safe location on the planet below. To launch the grav ship, select the pa-pa-pa. From now on, whenever you go, the mechanoids will eventually find you. To stop them, you must find and defeat the mech hive itself. So that's the grav ship scenario. We fly around on a little spaceship, we upset the mechanoids, and they'll be hunting us until we get rid of them completely. So it's a very tough scenario, because you only get a certain amount of time each time you land somewhere, before the mechanoids catch up and you'll have to go. That means you also have that problem if you want to do a quest somewhere. You can't stay too long. Perfect. I mean perfect. You can also just extract ovium, make him fertilize it and implant it in the female. Ah, that's also possible, but since it's a high mate, we have the psychic connection, so... I mean, I don't think I want to waste that. Right, we'll quickly haul everything inside. And then once we're down there, we'll see what we do about the priorities and the other stuff. So we'll have them hauling everything in first now. Because we only have a limited amount of time to get back down. Doesn't mate, she can carry other people's babies. Oh yeah, even when bonded. Oh, Jesus Christ. But why would we? Do you want to wait until we have a rock ship as well? Is that what you're saying? Because we can wait until then. No. Okay. Then I am confused. Also, for those looking at the information on the screen right now, we're in space. It's minus 75 degrees here. Everybody has like a little vac suit that they're wearing, which is the space suit. Wait, why isn't he collecting? Oh, he can't haul stuff around, okay. But that's okay. We need you to pilot the ship, that's about it. So we'll speed this up real quick. I'm debating on maybe taking the mechanoid slag chunks, but I don't think we will, right? Because it is some steel we could melt down. Incoming mechanoids. So they will find us in 10 hours from now. Which means by then we want to be gone. But that's okay. We'll be gone by then anyway. Let's just hope there's enough shelf space, because I don't have increased stack. I think this is the first time I do a grav ship without increased stack. But we do have the storage mode now. We didn't have that last stream, the last playthrough, but we do now. Is this it? I think this is it for now. Good luck. Thank you. I mean, we should be fine with the storage mod installed. A launch view range. We can view the range of the ship before we launch. Oh, I think that button is new. It's bad even with increased stack. Nah, we have the storage mod, we'll be fine. Unless you build a graph anchor, you couldn't map on anything not on the graph ship will be permanently lost. Expected quality is only 28% right now, so there's a 58% chance of having a minor incident when we land again. But we'll have to take that risk regardless of what we do. Build a graph anchor, yeah, that's okay. This one can go kaput. We do have... Oh, we don't have a lot of good options. We're above a polluted field, so we can't enter orbit in the middle there. Enter the planet again. It looks like we'll have to either land on grassland or on tropical rainforest. I think grassland has the least resources we need, but there is some mountainous... Oh, that's all rainforest. Oh, there is mountainous grasslands as well. I think we want to go for one of these, because tropical rainforest gives us a high chance of getting sick. We don't want to get sick yet. And this gives us a chance to find both trees and mining resources, because we will need a lot of steel. Like, holy moly, we'll need a lot of steel. What's over here? An ancient uplink. And a lounge site. Okay, we'll go over here. I think this is a good tile. We might have to deal with some insects. Hopefully not, but... we shall fly. Zoof. Look at him go. Hopefully we don't break too much when we land. We might very well do so, sadly. Generating map. So most of the early game will be staying on the planet itself. We won't be looking into going into space anytime soon again. Probably. We might have to if the game forces us. Right, let's land as close as we can to some fertile ground. I think this one is the best spot because this one is very high up and smaller. So we will be landing over here somewhere. And then we'll have... Oh, actually, yeah, if we land over here, we can have like a little... We can block this off quickly and then build a temporary base before we leave again. To have them sleep in, because it will take a while before the graph ship is big enough. So that we can sleep on it. We will be landing this way, I think. And then we can expand to that side. And then land over here, maybe. Yeah, I think this will be the way to go. It's been a while since we did this. I need to think about what we need to do. I think food and biofuel are like the first priority, right? Thruster breakdown. While landing the graph ship, Not-Nason overheated the ship's thrusters, frying valuable components. The thrusters will need to be repaired before they can be used again. So there are two thrusters, both thrusters are affected. They need to be repaired with one component. So components and steel are gonna be the biggest thing we want going for us, so that it's too bad. What the fuck, Nason? Why you do that? Exactly, you idiot. Nah, that's normal in the beginning. We don't have that much intellectual skill yet. Though 10 isn't bad, though. I guess the others aren't too smart to help out with the launch. Yeah, 5 and 0. Right. Let's take a little look. We want everybody to be patienting, firefighting, and doctoring. But we don't want anyone to bed rest at the moment. Basic stuff. Wardening will go to Kitten. We don't need anyone to cook because we have survival meals and we'll be making a nutrient-based one. Also, not a lot of people. Yeah, the more people, the better. Forgot about that, actually. Okay, we want Sweetie to be growing, then mining, then construction help. So you can be hunting, can handle. We'll put him on research, of course. Nason will be researching for us, getting a lot smarter in the process. And I think crafting should probably be Nason, but it'll be a while before we get to that. I think this is the setup we need. We'll have Kitten research as well. Maybe before hauling? Yeah. So construction and then crafting will be on 1 here if we ever need any stone blocks. So for the time being, this will be the way to go. As you can see, we don't have a lot. Also, I thought there would be trees on this map, but oh, never mind, they're all up here. Oh, because of the bordering tropical rainforest. If we weren't bordering, we would not have had any trees. So the grassland is very useless when it comes down to both mineable resources and trees. I didn't know. I did not know. Right. I think... Oh yeah, right. We still need to do this one as well. Everybody goes on industrial meds, because that's all we have. No drugs for anyone involved, of course. I think Nathan was our doctor. Yeah, Nathan will be carrying medicine at all times. Where was I? Oh, here. You'll be fighting when you see danger. And you will start with researching... Oh, we already have biofuel refined. Ah, okay, so that's already unlocked. Right, then we'll be researching a battery and a solar panel so that we can have power on the ship as soon as we can. And we don't have a lot of wood, so we'll have them harvest some wood before they go plant the fields today. What's that? Bananas? Oh. Rafflesia. A rare giant flower which can be found deep in steaming jungles. You would think a giant flower would be beautiful, but this one looks and smells like rotting flesh. Lovely. We won't be taking that one then, thank you very much. Timber shroom. Oh, we can have some wood from the mushrooms. Okay, we'll have them build up a little bit over here. Like this. We'll put some beds in there as well. Ploop, ploop, ploop. And then the stockpile zone for the time being will be going over here. There we go. And then after this is built, all the building will be around the graph ship. Which means that we have a slight issue with the mining, I just realized, because Sweetie will have to plant and mine. He'll have a busy time here. That's okay. So Kitten just repaired the thrusters and is gonna start building. I think we'll have her build a research bench as soon as this is finished, because this guy will otherwise not be doing anything whatsoever. Let's switch these two up as well. Then we can adjust the home zone as we see fit, because that is way safer for us to play around with. Right, okay. Let's speed things up a little bit. How much wood do we have? It's already almost gone. But Sweetie's making sure that we have some more wood soon. Everyone can mine. Yes, but no, not everyone. Sadly. Nathan can't for some reason. I like how it says he's wandering, but he's not actually... doesn't have like the watch next to him that he can't do anything. Very, very weird. He is cleaning a bit, I guess. The beds have been set up. It's already 4 PM because we went from orbit to here first, so we did lose some time of this first day. Never thought about that part with the graph ship scenario, but... recreation, we'll have a horseshoe spin over here. We'll make a chest table, we'll put it on the graph ship blade. Jesus, that cost 70 wood. Oh well. It's gonna be a bit expensive in the beginning. But that's okay. Tree stumps. Right, let's start planning our fields as well. We want at least one zone for like... oh, that's a bit big. We want one fast food zone, so we'll make this one the rice, if I can find it. There we go. We will forbid sowing for now, because otherwise he'll start planting before... Oh, actually no, he will prioritize cutting the trees, because we have the cutting on one. We'll make one field for canola. We can refine this into biofuel. And we need biofuel. Like, food and biofuel are the primary things we need to keep track of, if I remember correctly. Because food is obvious, I think. We'll have one cornfield as well. Hopefully we'll be able to complete the growth. But biofuel is what keeps the ship running. And the chances of us building chem fuel generators is pretty big. So those are the two things we want. And of course, we also want some medicine growth. This is a bit of a big field for that, but that's okay. I think for the time being, Sweetie will be able to handle that. And we can definitely use medicine. Now where did she go? Oh, she went to go get the wood. My ship runs on chem fuel generators. Yeah, that's very nice. I think that is the way to go as well. But I do think I want to start out with some solar panels if I have the space. Because I don't want to run out of chem fuel by accident. Also, I only plant rice and bell peppers. I like the corn a lot. Because it gives you a lot of value for what you planted. It just takes a little longer. It's also pretty bad that Nathan can't do the two things we could have made him do in the meantime. Is there anything else he can do? He can go hunting. Oh yeah, we need to equip weapons. Right. Pretty important. What did we land with in this scenario? A machine pistol. An auto pistol and a breach axe. That's not the greatest weapons. Yeah, we'll be betting it all on the shooting, because we don't want a genie in the front line, because genies are delicate. For those that don't know, a genie is designed to be an engineer. Genies' delicate bones and natural aptitude with machines allow them to manipulate devices with remarkable precision. They are emotionally cold and can follow orders where others might panic. However, they are fragile, and their amplified nerve impulses make them easy to debilitate with relatively little pain. Ugh, very difficult sentences. With so much of their brains dedicated to analyzing machines, they lack the neural hardware to analyze emotions, so they sometimes come off as socially inept. Their dead calm makes it even harder for them to relate to what they see as madly hot-headed baseliner humans. They were engineered thousands of years ago by a long-disbanded space navy to hold engineering positions on large starships. Today, genies still serve as engineers in great cities and fleets, but many can also be found working as lawyers, pilots, and musicians. So they are peaceful, not too social, smart guys, basically. So that's why he is incapable of doing some certain stuff, like they're really bad at plant work and animals. But since he was a medical student and a space navy doctor, he is apparently also incapable of howling and mining, because he was a medical student. Oh yeah, she also picked up a healthy disdain for lower class work. That's too bad, because that is what we kind of need right now. But it's okay. Why is Kitten so slow? Is that purely because of the Graph armor? Because of the vac suit? Because if that's the case, we'll have them let go of the vac suit in a minute, because this is slowing them down really bad. Jesus. They're so slow. Maybe we do want some cloth to make some clothes. Ah, maybe we can have Nathan hunt some animals and we can butcher them to make some clothes out of them. That seems like a good plan. We don't actually need the meat right now, but... Or just nerds. No. I mean, kinda, yeah. You're not wrong. Smart nerds. Smart nerds. That's fair. We also have a high mate with us. Designed companions and concubines with a unique ability to psychically bond with a mate. High mates are empathetic, beautiful, cheerful, and talented in social matters. They're also inept at manual tasks, physically weak, and mentally incapable of violence. On a few healthy worlds, high mate xenogerms are commercially available, and some people become high mates as a sort of career. However, many societies find them abhorrent, either because they distract people from forming natural families, or because they are humans shaped to serve the pleasures of another. On such worlds, they are either reserved as playthings of the powerful, or banned entirely. This particular line of high mate fits the fashions of classical Novaroma, but many other variants exist. So they're genetically engineered to be We'll call them social workers, kinda. Also, that message got blocked because it thought that who was in English and not in Dutch. Breeding stock. Well, Jesus, that's one way of putting it, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Sadly, you're not wrong. We'll be queuing the research bench as well, because this guy won't be doing anything else. Oh wait, no, we're gonna have him hunt. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Storage, foods, corpses, animal corpses, and only fresh, please. And then we'll have you hunt some of the does here. Oh, we forgot to equip the weapons apparently. I think hunting with the machine pistol, and then you will be grabbing that one. Okay. So Nathan is now off to hunt normally? Oh, we didn't have him on hunting because his animal and shooting is too low. But not to worry, you got this, man. Go get him. They are so slow because of the vac suits. Okay, I think they need to go. We'll make some outfit stands as well. This is gonna get so expensive. But it's okay. Oh, that was built fast. We'll give them only a bit of recreation in the evening because we need them to work really fast and really hard in here. Oh, but that is a lot of wood though. Damn. We'll put the shelves on... Should I put them on critical? I don't know. You can increase animals by taming like hares and stuff and then slaughter them. Ah, yeah, I can train his animals, but his animal skill is 0. It's probably even lower than 0. Learned level is 1 and he has the poor animals gene, which means he needs to go for 4 levels before he gets to 1 again. Because he's -3 right now. So his animal skill would take a long time to develop. So we won't be doing that. And actually we don't have animal skill whatsoever. Sweeties is also just 3. Oh no, 4. And Kitten is incapable apparently, so... well. But he did get himself a doe already. Who's gonna be cooking? It goes pretty fast actually. Yeah, but he already needs the requirements of level 4 to become level 1. So that's not too good. And he learns it really slow because of his genes. I did it for my animals person. Yeah, if you have an animals person, it goes fast. That's true. Right, since nobody can really cook, but it's only butchering, we'll have a Nathan butcher at a butcher spot. Which means we'll get less resources for butchering. Should we do it outside, maybe? We probably should. Butcher creature, do forever. Within the range of our little stockpile over here. There we go. There we go, outfit stands. Okay, they won't be liking this, but this goes way too slow. Oh, can I not put it on there, really? Duh, there need to be clothes on there first. Okay, well, too bad. Hey, oh, good evening. Good evening, mister. How are you doing? How are you doing? Have you been playing a little bit of the Vault Hunter? Probably you did, but... I like how you put it in the stockpile first and then moved back out. There we go. So that's 20 leather. That's like 1 t-shirt almost, I think. I think a t-shirt is like 30. That's good. Vault Hunter ain't my thing, I guess. Whoa, what do you mean? Really? That's fast. I thought you liked it. We'll link the settings. Vac suit. There we go. And then once they all get back here, we'll have them undress and put them on here because they are so slow with the vac suit. How much does this slow you down? It should say somewhere, I think. Maybe not. I might just be blind, but it doesn't look... Oh well. We'll see, we'll see. I am sure they are slower right now, though. Bum, bum, bum. don't feel a good quest line. There is not a thing like make this item, otherwise you can't go further. Ah, I mean, yeah. I played Vault Hunters with them like 2 years ago. And the quest book, yeah, it's like a free build, it's true. You don't really have like an end goal or something, but yeah, if you really need that, then Vault Hunters might be a bit hard to play, I guess. Doesn't really have that one item you have to make at the end of the rainbow, so to speak, that's true. But it's still pretty fun though, I do recommend giving it a go. It's really fun to explore. But it's all about the hunting in the vaults, of course. Wait, where did the leather go? Oh, did they put it inside? They probably did. Right, so Kitten is done constructing some stuff here now. Hold on, can you unequip these, please? And then allow them. Haul them. There we go. Is he seriously gonna drop them to different places? Oh, does she not do howling? Oh wait, no, it's forbidden still. Not my thing. You know another modpack like Enigmatica 6 Expert? Not by heart, no. Though there definitely is like harder modpacks like it, but I don't know any by heart. I do remember, but that's a very long time ago. You had something called RL Craft, but that was just like very hard Minecraft. With like dragons and stuff and very dangerous mobs to fight and stuff. It's not really Enigmatica. We're not getting any unhappy nudity, it seems. I wonder if that's got something to do with the beliefs or something like that. Ah, he won't haul stuff, but he will make the armor stands wear stuff. Interesting. Okay, I will look further then. Good luck. Let me know if you find something, because I also am intrigued. Oh, he's gone off to eat. Butcher, please. I like how we're just turned into nudists as soon as we landed on the planet surface. Uncovered crowing chest. Oh yeah, they do get... Recreation starved, really? You got like 3 hours last night. What are you talking about? I'll give you some in the morning then, maybe. And not in the evening. They might... Yeah, they might have worked. Wait, no, I need to keep these for today. But they might have worked a bit too long yesterday then. Okay, so this is a lot of wood. Where is Switty? Oh, he was also hunting. No, stop hunting. Go plant. Shoo. Okay, yeah, you can get this one first. That's fine. Okay, so Switty will start planting some stuff now normally. Yeah, it's gonna harvest. In the meantime, we will have Kitten start building on expanding the graph ship. Which will be costing quite a lot of steel. We have... how many panels? 400, so we can extend as much as we can and want to. But I think for now, we'll just be making it easy. This will take a long time to lay down, won't it? But that's okay. It can take a while. We'll be here for a bit. So that's fine. And then on this we can have our structure that we'll take with us when we leave. Because this will have to leave behind, this little shack. So it's just temporarily for setting up in... 37... Oh no, the panels lay down pretty fast actually. Never mind. I thought this would take longer. She does have 9 construction already, I suppose. Meanwhile, Anton is hunting to his heart's content. There we go. That goes fast, yes. Let's take a look. At the moment, Kitten likes Anton the most. Should we have them try for babies yet? Because, yeah, they actually need to be together for a while, because they need to get married in my religion, I just realized, before they can have babies together. Except if I extract an ovum and implant it again. That actually might be the way to go. Ah, but we have to research it first, probably. Yeah, fertility procedures. Yeah. We have a visitor. A cave child from the Barlenio Covenant is visiting the colony. She is named Troyokaksara Kombaro. That's another name that rolls off the tongue. The Covenant is a gentle tribe, and they believe in Anisinism. Sinist sinner. Ah, they believe in sinning. Guilty. Our people carry guilt from ages past, others are more worthy. Oh damn. It's like the self-deprecating belief, apparently. Yeah, look at how much faster they are without the vac suits on. Damn. So much faster. Okay, have some well-earned me time, guys, for the recreation, because you guys were gonna get angry otherwise. Is there anything else we can hunt? Another doe for plain leather? Do you give plain leather, Mr. Donkey? You do. Please get hunted as well. And then after that, we'll build a research bench on the ship and give him a little research room. How much steel will we have left after? Oh, actually, they're not costing too much steel either, but the hull does, right? Yeah, the hull is really expensive, steel-wise. Oh, damn, but no, Sweetie actually planned quite a lot in one day. Like, almost the whole cornfield, almost the whole canola field will be fine. Oh, it has started. Oh shit, we forgot to trade with the visitor. They didn't have really anything interesting though, so... It's okay. It's okay. Anton has been butchering a little bit. We have about 117. We'll have about 200 plain leather. I think that's enough to make some clothes with. So that's good. Pa 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 pa. Trying to get the donkey. He's learning how to shoot by doing this, so that's good. Look at that. Pa pa pa. The only thing that worries me is getting vast amounts of power on the ship in order to satisfy the transhumanist needs they have later on. That's gonna be the hardest part, I think. We will need a lot of power on our graph ship. So we will be very dependent on canola production once we land somewhere, I think. We won't have the luxury of waiting out on planting any. We need chem fuel. Wait, why did he switch targets? Mason, this donkey's bleeding out. Hunt this one first. What the fuck? Chem fuel generators. Yeah, but that means we are very dependent on the chem fuel, so... We need to make sure we don't forget. Oh, look at her constructing. Oh, Anton got another donkey. How should we call the graph ship? We should give it a name. Kentin has high hopes for the new graph ship and wants to christen it with a good name. What should we call the graph ship? Does anyone have any good ideas for the name of the new colony? Otherwise it'll just be Foxes in Space or something. But at the moment, Kitten in Space 2.0. Okay, so Foxes in Space it is. What the fuck? Wait, no. Space robots. Because we're transhumanists, will be the space robots. Hell yeah. I think I'm funny. Oh, but yes, you're very funny. Very funny, yes. How do we get the mechs in this scenario? When do we get like... is there an extra Strider skeleton on this map tile? Or do we just have to wait until we get the side quest for the complex? We might have to. Mad squirrel. A local squirrel has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Oh, rally the troops. We should be fine though. I think quest, that's how I did it. Ah, okay. We do have to be wary a little bit. We need to make sure that if anyone gets hit, it's Sweetie and not Nathan, because Nathan is the doctor. We don't want to make them hit the doctor. We don't get good weapons in this scenario though, Jesus, like. Come on, Nathan, get him. Run, Sweetie, run. Yeah, that's it. Show him. Show the squirrel who's boss. There we go, we got him. And now we can butcher another one. Oh. Does that give plain leather? No, light leather. That's okay though. Meanwhile, Kitten has almost built the first part of our new foundation. There is this one plant blocking it. We'll have Sweetie remove this real quick. Because Kitten will take a lot longer for removing it. A gorilla? What the fuck? There's a gorilla here? Ah, from the jungle, probably. I've never seen this one in-game yet. What does he do? A massive and intelligent great ape. While generally peaceful, gorillas are terrifying when enraged. Do they have trainability? Advanced. Oh my god, you can train this guy. You can train him to forage. The animal will occasionally find berries, mushrooms, or food. Animals will find more food in biomes with higher forageability. Foraging can only be done on fertile terrain. Amazing. I want one. If I had someone with animals, I would try to tame this maybe. But maybe not, because he does have a 50-50 chance of getting... Oh wait, no. A 10% chance when he gets tamed. When they're trying to tame him. That's okay actually. It's not too bad. Oh, he got the donkey. Some more leather. Oh wait, he put the meat inside as well. Okay, let's link these together for a moment. Okay, I'll do it like this then. Link settings, storage, meat. Let's not allow any meat in here, because otherwise this will get to stinking once the meat goes bad. And then they might get lung rot in there. We don't want that. For obvious reasons. Links don't work anymore after takeoff. Links as well? Really? I thought links kept working. Ah, shit. Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind then. Okay, we'll have to definitely keep that in mind. We need to do that every time we land somewhere then. That's so annoying. Or we just need to make sure that everything... Oh, but the links are so nice to work with though. Oh. Yeah. Oh well. We don't actually need all of this wood. We got like way too much on there. That's my mistake. Okay, so Kitten is almost finished building the panels, the floor. Sorry, the substructure. Jesus, what a name. Right, so the first thing that we want is a new wall around this, of course. And it's a bit weird, but we can use like sideways ones here. Use the wood to make camp fuel with the refinery. Yes. If we have any time left, we'll get the wood inside and make some refined camp fuel with it. Do we want a door on this side as well? I think we do, right? Let's plan the inside for a second here before we start building. So we want a research room. And since the space on the graph ship is very limited... it needs to be one bigger. We'll have a research room this big. And this will fit a research table barely. And then we have one research room, which means this can be a corridor. It's a one-way street. And then we will also want some place for food, but I think we'll build that on this side in a moment. Which means we can... Now we'll use regular steel walls on the inside. Or wooden walls. We can use wooden walls inside. We can use the wood up that way as well. Haha. Inside we can use whatever wall we want to. We'll disallow it for now. We don't. We want to make work on the outside first. Or tame boomaloops. Boomaloops would be a great asset to a graph ship. That's true. But there's none here apparently. What do we also want? We want Bedrooms. Maybe we should work on those first as well. Pretty important. I'm gonna take a page out of your book and we'll keep the bedrooms very cramped in the beginning. Which means I'll give him a little bit more space than you did. But not a lot more, you know? So something like this will probably do. And then they have like room for one, for an end table and then... actually, if I rotate the beds, we can even have a dresser in there. That's a lot bigger than mine. It's not... That's the sad part. It's not even that much bigger. And if we ever build another row over here, we can mirror this. So let's make sure that we have some more substructure going on over here. Let's disallow this and then let her build this for a second. And we'll have some substructure like this as well. We will need steel. Mine just fit the bed. Yes, I know. Should be a war crime. Oh. This morning Nathan is throwing some horseshoes and the others are already busy working, it would seem. We'll have the research room first so that Nathan can start researching. Wait, 162. Yeah, we want him to research first, then we can build a solar panel and some batteries, and then we can have a tailor bench for clothes while we're landed. Yeah. Nah, don't have enough space. I have like 13 people in the moment because of the Prager people. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. I don't want to expand that fast, but I do want to expand, of course. Yeah, the venison rotted away in there. Nobody's hauling it out because he doesn't want to. I guess we can have Kitten mining after she's constructed as well then. Because we'll need steel. Though Switty is almost done planting everything, so he'll be mining for us soon. We could have Kitten deconstruct this actually. This is all steel, right? Yeah, I could have her deconstruct this for some steel. It's probably faster than having her mining. Are there any more yeah, there probably is more steel, but I don't want to go too far away. Why is there a dead guy in here? What the fuck? Dead for 3.2 years. What the hell happened to you? Frostbite. And addiction. Oh, shit. We gave the ship... Oh, we named the ship Space Robots. What should your faction be called? Folk. That's actually not good. Kitten in space. No, this will be like... So Space Robots is the name of the ships. Of the ship. So we'll have the faction be called... yes. There you go. Robot Space. That's better. Shit, it should have been Robot Spaces. Fuck. Oh well. Comedy gold. Comedy gold. And no, we're not gonna be calling it the same as you. Because that would not make too much sense now, would it? Aha! We do have the build done. Hunting party. A group of hunters from the Trade Coalition are passing through the area. They will hunt here for a few hours and then move on. Okay, guys. What the hell are they wearing? Beanies? A flop hat. They're wearing flop hats. Okay. Wielding quite the heavy machinery as well. Interesting. Okay, she'll be mining a bit. Oh. Let's have her make the research bench and then these walls. Oh shit, I forgot to disallow the beds. So she already made... let's have her build everything here then. Fuck it. They're hunting bison. Oh, I was so scared they all got angry for a second. But it's only one of them, Jesus. That would have been a disaster. Another one got angry, yeah, that makes sense. Can you guys stop pissing off every bison in the area? You're gonna get killed. It's the dumb hunters from last... from the gender benders all over again. That would have been Bye Bye Colony. if they got them angry. Why are you still mining? I ordered you to build, lady. Oh no, now she hasn't done anything all day. She got one piece of steel to almost half her health. God damn it. Wait, why are you bringing this inside? I told you no meat in here. All the meat is turned off. Where are you? Oh, there's one more shelf in the middle. Fuck, they're putting all the meat on there now. There we go, yeah, leave it there. Let it rot outside. Idiot. And then we'll build another thruster once we have enough steel. I think we can have 4 right now, right? Space robots, we are ready to launch, so we could do an emergency exit if we need one. But we don't want one right now, of course. There we go. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful. We shall now have a little research room for Anton. There we go. He has started researching how to make batteries. Perfect. Those are very essential on a ship like this. We shall also give the unhappiest person a animal transport crash. A crate with a goat doe called Belladonna is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If it survives the crash, it will be badly wounded. If rescued, it can freely join the colony or go back to living in the wild. I don't want a goat right now. I'm very sorry, Belladonna. What would this bring to the table, the goat? Just milk? Is that it? Food, health, animal productivity. Milk. It'll just give us milk. I don't want milk at the moment. We'll have Nathan in that one. We'll have Kitten in that one. Kitten is now going to mine again, so it's time to build up some more. Actually, we know we are full out of steel. So we'll have to mine a little bit. Yeah. Oh, this is so awfully slow. Oh my god, she's at -8. She will need so much XP before she's actually good at this. Oh. She'll be at 0 for a long time. Good luck, thanks. Oh my god. That only gave us 23. That's like 3 pieces of wall. We'll just queue the bill. Oh, actually I want a thruster in there. Raid. The Toxin Society is raiding us, which are the group of wasters, probably? Yeah. A group of wasters from the Toxin Society has arrived nearby. They're a guy wielding a club with a melee of 3, so it's not too bad. Actually, do we want this guy if we don't kill him? Recluse kind, coma child. He's still very young. He wouldn't be too useful for us at the moment. He could learn how to mine though. Wasters are also a bioengineered race. They are aggressive, immune to toxic pollution, almost impervious to disease, and can ingest as much cyanide and wake-up drugs as they wish, with no ill effects. Their toxin-adapted metabolism means that they must consume some form of cyanide, usually flake or yayo. Originally engineered to prevent resettlement of post-apocalyptic dead worlds, wasters are living area denial weapons. Waster pirates armed with toxic weapons are the bane of many frontier peoples, both on the Rimworlds and in the depths of the Earthworld hyperstructures. So these guys were engineered to keep people from repopulating completely barren apocalyptic planets that went bad because of pollution. But they turned pirates pretty quickly. So now they're haunting everyone. on basically any world that's big enough to have an expensive society, or any world on the rim or edge enough like this one. That's their profession. He believes in the Great Legion. What is this? Kleptic Kleptor. Supremacist raiders. So they believe that they are the best and they should dominate everyone else. They believe in slavery and stuff. And they need to raid continuously, otherwise they'll turn unhappy. They need to conquer and make everybody remember that they are the best, basically. So they're a very aggressive race, and they have a very aggressive ideology in this case. I think they usually have a pretty aggressive ideology, so... I don't think we want him yet, because he needs Psychite on a, like, 4 daily basis, I think. So I don't want one. I don't want to deal with it yet. Yeah, now if this would have been a Neanderthal, god damn, I'd be jumping. Because it's both gonna be hard to down, and it would have been nice to have one. But this guy, if he dies, you know, we won't put too much effort in. We don't want to waste any medicine on them yet. He's beginning his assault though. Let's gather up the troops. So I think we'll do the same tactic as earlier. We'll have Switty run around, and then hopefully Nason will hit some of his shots. But that should be no problem with just this first guy, hopefully. We'll have Switty shoot him first. Hopefully he hits something. Nope, he missed absolutely everything, but Nason came through. He hit something. Oh, he hit... Oof! He hit him quite a lot. Damn. So he's now slowed down. We could start beating him up. And capture him. But I don't know. Because we need somebody for mining, but we don't really need him, right? He's still at 0 as well. On the other hand, it is Rimworld. We should just accept what we're given. Yeah, I think we should just accept whatever comes our way. And try to recruit them, because... Well, I'm looking for a good miner, but it might take a long time otherwise before we have one. So let's stop the fire at will and start beating him. Not you, Nason, though. Wait for Sweetie to come close enough. Oh, I thought he killed him instantly. Okay, no. We're okay. We have 10 hours to save him. That is enough. Capture him, please. Bar coma child. They're still very young. Technically, they are still a child. I haven't turned 18 yet. A childhood accident put Bar into a coma. He didn't wake up until he was in his late teens. His body never recovered from the years of inactivity, but people tend to take pity on him when they hear his story. So he has less construction and mining, but better social. Tending to Bar, yeah. He's gonna grab the herbal meds over here to tend to him a little bit with medicine, but most of it without any. But the burst gunshots can be treated with the medicine that way. Tick, 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 tick. We shall also queue our third thruster, and once we have enough steel, we'll take a... Oh, we do have enough steel already. Good. That does mean one bedroom is taken by a prisoner now, though, so we'll have this filled up with bedrooms afterwards as well. We'll have them queued up. So 3 by 3. Oh wait, no, we need this one over here. Well, let's leave that open. That's a bit bigger than for them. Like this, right? Yeah. And then the door over here. Is this too big? That's one too big. Space is of the uttermost importance in this scenario. You don't get a lot of it, so you need to be really cramped, sadly, in the beginning. And not just the beginning, usually. Okay, so this will be our sleeping quarters. We'll have one bed in reserve that way. So if we ever find any more people that we can capture or want to join the colony, we can have it. We can have one more. We did get our first quest though. The graph core detected in the mechanoid relay. You have detected the energy signature of a graph core. It is powering a relay that is part of a huge mechanoid communication net. You can disassemble the relay, but the process will take days to complete. The relay itself will be heavily defended by mechanoids. Obtain graph cores and graph light panels to increase the size of your graph ship. So if we want to increase the size of our ship at some point, then we'll have to go do these missions. We can still increase, as you can see, this is like the maximum width we can go. That's like the radius in which we can build right now. You can extend this using graph cores at some point. But that also means, that extension, I think it's this one, will also make you build out further, but also add a lot of possible tiles, because now you can see the big number is 500. That's the maximum amount of tiles our ship can carry right now. But if you make the extenders, you can go further. You can have more. It adds 250 tiles you can add to your graph ship. Which is quite a lot. That's quite a few to add up. We'll have to reduce his resistance. Doesn't have that much because he's still young. Probably hasn't been a waster for too long yet. Or like not from the faction at least. He's not been with the Toxin Society for too long probably. Because he's still very young. Or he was born there maybe. We'll never really know. Oh, look at him mining. That goes through it so fast. We'll have him mine out that steel. And then we'll have him mine out some precious stuff around the map. Because I spotted some components. Some silver over here. I think there was something. That's just steel. More components. More silver. Jade is also very interesting. But we'll leave it for now. Because that's not something we'll be using anytime soon. Components over here. If we have time left before we have to leave, then we'll have him mine out the jade as well. There is even gold up here. That's pretty nice. There is a grizzly bear here. There's like 2 predators on this side. You know what? Let's hold off on mining over here, maybe. I don't want to lose a colonist to that again. Oh, some boomaloops have wandered in. Sadly, we don't have anyone with enough animal skill to actually handle them. Neither do we have the space on the ship at the moment. She's gonna have to get some more wood. We can also deconstruct these walls and doors afterwards. I did that once, not a good idea. Grizzly bears or... wait. If we keep this wall, then this bedroom will be bigger, so yeah, never mind. Yeah. No, don't research the advanced lights. We need solar panels, please. Thank you. Do you remember the ship with the pen? Yeah. I do remember that one. That's the one you're playing in right now, isn't it? Tick, tick, tick. Oh, gee, he goes through it so fast. No, the one before this. This doesn't have a pen. That way, yeah, you still have a lot of animals, but they don't have a pen inside the ship. Yeah. Right. Oh, an anima tree. Oh, wow. Which we will not be using whatsoever in this playthrough. I have wolves and lynxes. Oh, that's why. They don't need a pen. Smart. Oh, the bear has won from the lynx. Predator versus predator over here. Oh, Jesus. Bear was hungry. Damn. A group of travelers is passing by from the Tigaboom nation. What the hell is that? That's the Civil Outlander Union. Okay. Tigaboom. Yes, that's a very modern name, of course. Tigaboom. It is kind of funky, though. So Kitten is working her magic as a social master, reducing the prisoner's resistance day by day. Soon Bar shall be one of us. And since Smiles was in the chat earlier, he'll probably be one of the colonists again. It'll be him. Oh, I just realized I can't have Kitten with Nathan, because Nathan is a female. Right. Well. Babies will have to wait then. Ah, or maybe I make Bar Roxip instead of Smiles. We can have some Noaxologies. Yeah. Force them. But wait, I can't yet. I need to research fertility first. If I want to do that. And I think my ideology forbids them from sleeping together if they're not married. We are running low on the survival meals though, so soon we'll have to build the nutrient-based dispenser somewhere as well. But I think by then Kitten will have finished all the bedrooms. The new outline over here as well, probably. Oh, I just realized, of course they're not getting any work done. Jesus. They got 6 hours of recreation. Fuck, that's a really big mistake on my part, actually. They don't need to sleep together. No, I know. We'll implant it, but I need to research it first. And I won't be researching it just yet. Some other stuff that's more important right now. She's gonna take components all the way over. The grizzly has moved closer. Please don't start hunting. Okay, thank you. Sir, I'm gonna order you to mine through the night so we don't have to come back here in a moment. I don't wanna be mining next to the grizzly bear tomorrow. Because then it'll start hunting you and you'll die. Take these with you, thank you. We don't want that. You can go get the bunny. Nom nom nom. Now we can have him sleep in here now. There we go. And then we can start deconstructing these already. Bullegoods trader from the Barlenio Covenant has arrived. We can see what they have for sale. Hopefully they have some useful stuff for us. But we don't have a lot of money, so we probably are not able to really trade with them too greatly yet. There they are. Trading with Mouse. Poor health because of a bit of a heat stroke. They do have cloth and wools, so we could make some clothes, but we already have leather. They are selling a parka. We don't really need anything from them at the moment. Nope. Oh, she's watching the sunrise. Upside down. The fleeing praetor. Agatha Bode, a praetor of the fallen empire, is calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in an ambush. She escaped, but is now being followed by a man-hunting hare. Agatha wants you to keep her safe at Grafship landing site for a few hours until the shuttle can come pick her up. She will bestow 8 honor on whoever accepts this quest. This is enough honor to receive the royal title of Novice, and all benefits that come with it, including the first level of psychic powers. Normally I would accept this, but the late game of royalty requires you to build a whole throne room, which will never be able to fit on the Graf ship itself. But, on the other hand, if we ever make a settlement somewhere, then we will be fine. I just realized. Because there we can have a throne room. So we could actually accept this with Kitten. Because she has our best social skills. What psychic abilities does she have? Because she has quite a lot. Word of Trust. Oh! Can reduce a prisoner's resistance for us. That's good. A Blinding Pulse, Vertigo Pulse, and Smoke Pop. Word of Trust is actually not bad. Can she use it for us? She can. Oh! So this prisoner will not long be our prisoner anymore then. This might reduce the resistance to 0 even. We'll have you guys... Actually, we don't even have to have him deal with the caravan will deal with the hair for us. Also, Kitten is already throwing a party apparently. So that's nice, while the trade caravan will be hunting on a bunny that's coming for hunting them. We'll be having a tea party inside of our newly built bedroom wing in the Graf ship apparently. How much will this reduce? We're now at 4.8, all the way to 0. Can just recruit him already. Oh. Hide in here real quick though. From the the party has been called off. All of you hide in here. There's a murderous bunny on the way. You guys deal with him. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. What helmet does she have on? A steel crown. Wow. Get in the shuttle, please. We have recruited Bar already. They do have tethered apparel. Jesus Christ, that's so much. So, Kitten is now a freeholder in the Empire. And we can make her a novice at some point. But we won't be doing that right now yet. Right, you'll be getting a breach axe, because now we have a melee pawn. You will be bed resting for now. And actually, no, you know what? You will start learning how to mine. Whether you want to or not. We need somebody to help mining. You can... Oh, they do know some social skill apparently though, so that's good. Another social dude. You'll be mining and then hauling for us. For the time being, thank you very much. Cannot tend. We can't romance apparently. They don't want to romance with each other for some reason. I don't know. Oh, maybe the belief is the problem there. Oh well. Smiles. Fire. There we go. Smiles was a wasted in our last playthrough as well. When we got attacked in the final siege of the Shamblers all the way at the end, Smiles made sure that one of the children the baby actually got saved from the Shamblers. He went down like a hero. He's too young, needs to be adult. Sorry. That actually makes sense. He's still too young. He'll be there in no time, not to worry. Not to worry. Let's plant some psychoid as well then, because we'll need some psychoid for him. Otherwise he'll fall into a coma soon. Psychoid, we don't need a lot, but... Oh no, not smoke leaf. Psychoid, thank you. And then after the solar panel, we'll have Nason research how to make drugs. And then we'll make some yayo for Smiles to ingest every 4 days. Because I think it's 5, and then they start getting deficiency, yeah. After 5 days, they'll get deficiency. After 30, they'll go into a coma. So we'll have 25 days to make some yayo. We should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, Kitten is still deconstructing and constructing some stuff. She has access to a whole lot of steel now, so I think this is about the right time to start expanding the floor of the craft ship again. Let's make sure we have a zone for the chunks that we're about to remove a little bit. Over here. Clear all chunks. And then we'll set these to haul away over there. Odyssey. Now we shall work on the left wing. The left wing will be our little food space. There we go. So this is where we shall be having our nutrient paste dispenser for our food. It is a bit on the cornfield, I just realized, so that's too bad. It actually is bad, but oh well. We did manage to leave a bit of the cornfield as well, apparently. Oops. Where is Sweetie? Oh, he's working on the rice. I'm gonna put these on no replanting after he's done with them. Because the rice might get ready again, but these definitely won't a second time before we have to leave. Right, this is no longer a prisoner bed either. We'll also put like, I think a solar panel is 4 by 4. We'll put it in the middle maybe? Or in the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this can become a solar panel at some point. We'll have one parallel as well sooner or later, but... Ah, shit, he started researching the lights. He already researched a solar panel. Which is actually good, but... I forgot. Okay, then go for the drugs? No, it'll take a while before they're grown. Let's take the fuses then, so that our wooden interior doesn't blow up and burn to crisps if we have a short circuit. Might be quite good to do that. Also, since there is no wood on the graph ship at the moment... no, she's already building too much anyway now. We can't queue up more right now. Too bad. I think the first thing we'll want to do quest-wise is the Mechanator one. Because I want to focus on the mechs as a workforce for us. Which means we need to get them as soon as we can for hauling stuff around. Because hauling is the one thing that's not happening right now. Because we need him to full-time research, we need her to full-time construct, and we need him to full-time manage plants and then afterwards mine. So we can't really do anything else right now. Nobody's actually picking up and bringing stuff in. I'll put them on hauling once we have to leave though, to make sure that we can get as much stuff with us as we can, but that's not for the time being right now. Smiles is fully healed up now. Very nice. He's also sleeping inside there apparently. Let's have him sleep on the ship. Sweetie is working on planting some drug plants. Perfect. And now he's gonna have to dig up some components. Oh, Smiles is also digging away right now. Good. Learning some mining. Already at level 1. Perfect. Kitten would still have been at 0. She'll be at 0 for the rest of her life probably. -8 right now. My learned level is 0, so she's at -8 right now. She's almost at -7. Almost. Oh, Nathan is eating some apples. Oh, we are out of food actually. Right. Yeah, I don't think they'll like eating raw food. They might get food poisoning as well. Smiles is really unhappy right now as well. Sweaty darkness, tattered pedal. Should we just leave his pedal behind? Because then at least he'll be happy. Yeah, fuck it. It's all tattered. Oh, he had a pink t-shirt. Wow. He'll be a bit happier with this. He'll be one happier. He's recreation deprived as well, but... Oh! Oh, no, no! Oh, la la. Just leave the silver for the time being, sir. Just grab it in. Go inside. He's mining next to the grizzly bear again. This guy is hunting us. He's watching us the whole time. He's out to get us. He just hasn't tried yet. Can you trade with this dude, please? Oh, he's selling medicine. And another machine pistol, which we don't want right now. But I think we do want to spend our budget on some medicine, though. We'll take it. Major break risk. I know, Smiles, I know. It's recreation deprived right now. Let's forbid these at the moment. Let's make the ones at this side first. We need a solar panel for the nutrient based dispenser. We'll have to hope they don't get food poisoning from the raw rice they're about to eat up for a couple of days. Sweetie has been mining out quite a bit now. Good. Good. Oh, even over here already. Oh, the grizzly bear just ate. It's time to go get the silver. Bling. Yeah, I know. Cogwheel turner role unfulfilled. We need a priest. And we need him soon. People are gonna start being unhappy about it. That we don't have one. Yeah, -5. Oh, and then we'll be able to convert smiles to our beliefs. So let's work on that as well. Kitten actually would make for a great priest because she has some decent social skill. And then Smiles can be leader maybe at some point or something. We'll see. But let's have a little bit of a religious role change real quick. Let's make Kitten the cogwheel turner. And she'll be a bit more unhappy again because she'll want the apparel, which we can't really make at the moment. We're working on it though. We're working on it. Soon. So she's having a little speech about what a good priest she'll be. And now we shall keep converting Smiles as much as we can. And hopefully it won't take too long to convert him. Oh yeah, he dropped from 79% to 12, because he's still young and susceptible to change and explanations and stuff. Perfect. He'll believe in our belief system in no time. Kitten is almost finished up with the left wing of the ship, which will be our recreation dining room, together with some storage for food. And then we'll have a last little bit of a room, probably over here in the back, which we'll use primarily for storage for the time being. Beer brewing? Wait, hold on. No, you don't need to brew beer. You need to make drugs. Thank you. Heat stroke. Yeah, I know. We're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, she's gonna be done with the floor soon. Storage power. We'll have a solar panel like this. I hope we still have enough steel to keep going with the construction works. Uh-oh, we might not have, but there is some steel over here, so we'll mine that one out as well. And then we should be fine. The grizzly bear is moving up quite close now, though. I do not like you. I've got my eyes on you, mister. Fucking Pooh Bear over here. He's gonna... Yeah. He's like getting very close to start hunting us soon. Though he has only hunted like twice since we landed, so it might not be too bad. Oh, extreme break risk. What are you still doing up here? Go home. What the fuck? Yeah, he's gonna break down soon. Oh, and we get a heat wave. Jesus. Okay, this is a tough start. How bad will it get? Okay, pretty bad, I can tell. Oh, and these cost 50 wood. Really? That's so much. Vagabonds wish for alms. A group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for tree medicine. They need the medicine to help their friends at a nearby settlement that was devastated by raiders. You can give the items to the travelers by selecting a colonist and right-clicking on white. These travelers are not part of any faction. If you wish, you can choose to kill, arrest, sell, or harvest them without any diplomatic consequences. So there is 3 people begging for our medicine, and they only want 3. So they're like, "Oh, could you spare us 3 of your insanely big amount of storage in medicine, please?" And I think we'll actually grant this request, because sometimes these guys actually give something back at some point in the game. which might vary from very useless to very useful. And we have 42 medicine right now. And we'll have some herbal medicine by the time we leave. So I think for now it's worth it to give them some medicine. How is your recreation bar doing? Okay, we'll wait a bit longer. Perfect. Go and give them some medicine for us, please. There we go. They've accepted the requested items and are leaving. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. They believe in archomanism. Male supremacy ritualists. That's an interesting ideology. So they are male master race voidlings. Okay. Never thought I'd see that one either. Not gonna lie. Oh, it's 54 degrees. Fuck. Right. Build one here first. Mason, could you deliver to this? Sweetie, deliver some wood to this so Kitten can build a cooler. Because she will actually die otherwise because of the heat. Yeah. Yeah, she already went down. Shit. Wait, nobody else can construct. Uh-oh. Oh wait, Sweetie can. Okay. Yeah, carry her to a bed, please. It's still 51 degrees inside. What? Oh my god. This is inside, right? Indoors. Yeah, what the fuck? Can you build another one before Kitten dies of heat stroke? Oh my god, he might not even make it. It is gonna be turning nighttime soon though, so we should be fine. We're getting raided. The Woolu Pact. There's a pigskin on his way, but let's... He won't be attacking instantly, so let's make sure that Kitten is safe first. It's not looking too great right now. Extreme 85%. I will not have anyone dying from a heat wave, like Jesus. There we go, she's stabilizing a bit now. Phew! She has awoken. Yeah, that got really bad. We'll have to give everyone one. Yeah, can you build one more for yourself first? So that the builders keep surviving if worst comes to worst. Really important. Oh shit, yeah right, we have a raid going on. I need the two of you to go protect the ship. The three of you actually. Smiles might break down though. Oof. Are you having a heat stroke as well? Initial still, shit. We'll hide behind Smiles. Oh my god, we are so slow. Oh, they have a machine pistol as well. Shit, no, take cover. Fuck. This is bad, actually. Oh, and we need to make sure Nathan doesn't get hit too much. Oh my god. This is pretty tense, actually. It's a gunfight already. Usually it's dudes with, like, knives and clubs at this point in the game. Okay, Smiles, please don't break down now. Sweetie is getting in quite hit. Yeah, get him. Ah, no! Did we just hit him? We did, didn't we? Yeah, Nathan hit him. No, they're kidnapping Smiles. But they're coming this way, so... We might be fine? Yeah, there we go. Rescue him, please. That was an interesting interaction. Where's Kitten? Ah, she's digging. Why is she not... You should be constructing. Why isn't she constructing like she should be? There's stuff to deconstruct first. What the fuck? can you tend to Smiles, please? We'll never do doctoring. Who was my doctor then? Oh, it's Nathan. Never mind. That tend to him. Oh, sweet, he got food poisoning. This is not going too well. That heat wave is screwing us up. Jesus. Speaking of heat, I'm gonna go get something to drink and lower the temperature of the heater a little bit, because it's getting a bit hot in here now. I'll be back. I'll keep the camera focused on this. I think it should be fine for a bit. Actually, Smiles is down with like heat stroke as well. Yeah, it's not getting worse right now. So we should be fine. Oh, Switty is not tended to either. Shit. Hopefully it doesn't get infected. Okay, I'll be back in a second. There we go. A rocky start, because it has been a while since I played the Graf ship. Sweetie is now incapable of walking. Combination of various things. And Smiles has gone berserk. That's not good, because there's only one guy that can try to stop him, and it's... Oh no. This is really bad, actually. This might mean we have to kill Smiles. Because he will try to kill us right now. And we can't go toe to toe with him in melee, because Nathan is delicate, because he's a genie. We might lose a colonist already then. We did, however, acquire him quite fast, so... Okay. He snapped out of it. But we did mess him up really bad. Rescue him, please. Thank you. Make the coolers first, please. God, they're so slow because of the food poisoning. Oh wait, no, it's just the heat stroke. Jesus. This is where the... if we took the different genotype of the Vex skins, the Starjacks, or what are they called? In this scenario, it would have been better because they wouldn't have cared about the temperature. Damn. Should have just gone for it. Okay. But we're doing fine. We'll survive this. As we always have. There's a panther hunting kitten. Jesus Christ, can you leave me alone for like 2 seconds? Christ, and it's only Nathan as well now. And a panther is pretty dangerous. Well. Oh, and he's so slow as well. And that panther is not bothered by any heat stroke at all, it seems. Please don't let him catch up. Come on, Nathan, hit your shots. Yeah, you're hitting good. Some more. Come on. No. I think she slowed down by the bullets quite a bit now, though. Ooh. Okay. Jesus. Work on those first, please. Oh, it is only 16 degrees inside right now, though, in most rooms. That's good. It's working. Colonist needs rescue. What? Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, we'll come rescue him in a second. There we go. Yo, no, don't go outside again. Stay in bed. You need to rest. Fuck it. bed rest you, and you as well, before you go down again. The second he steps outside, he'll go down. He won't be doing any hauling. Why are you not researching right now? You should be able to do so. The heat wave is over. Perfect. Can deconstruct the coolers again now. Now he's researching again. Oh, Kitten went into a daze. That's too bad. But there are no more predators on the map, so it could have been worse. Aha, drug production, thank you. Now psychite refining, please. This is a disaster of a start, not gonna lie. I'm not used to this scenario anymore, that's obvious. Jesus. We might need to use the drugs to keep him happy, once we can make him. Oh, I forgot to put in the door. Oh. Actually, wait, that's not too bad. Shamblers are approaching. A smaller group of 2 shambling corpses is approaching. The inhuman force that animates them is fading, so they will collapse within a day. So they have 12 hours, but they won't be attacking us, so... They'll just be hovering around a little bit. And then they'll just fall to the ground, so we don't need to worry about them. Except if they walk towards us, but they probably won't. That's Anomaly. We will be ignoring Anomaly completely in the beginning of this. Probably for longer. Because we cannot have containment chambers on the graph chip. That's just so small for this. How many hours do you have in Rim? I am ashamed to admit I am almost at 3000 hours. And I'm still not too great at the game, I'm not gonna lie. I've been making a lot of small little mistakes today. Nice. I mean, I've played it for, I think, it turned like 15 or 12 years earlier this week, I think, or last week. I think I've been playing for about half of that. I started, oh actually, wait, no, I'm older than I think I am. I started playing while I was still studying, and I had like Phoebe on the chill storyteller on while I was studying quite often. When would you suggest getting more pawns? I'm pretty far into the research tree with only 4 pawns. Whenever I see a pawn, I just think I already have everything required for the colony to run. I mean, as long as your colony is running smoothly, you have enough pawns to do the work. But can you still resist the raids? Because those are usually the bottleneck when it comes to the amount of pawns. Or at least for me, that's where it goes wrong if I don't have a lot of pawns. That's usually where I falter. The work is indeed maybe not a problem, but the raids will fuck you over sooner or later, because you get more and more wealth on your tile. Because you gather more stuff, you make more stuff, you're worth more. But the amount that you're worth makes the raids bigger and harder to deal with. I can handle the raids, but I thought more pawns is harder raids. That is also true, because a pawn also has a lot of worth. So it's a bit of both, you know? The more wealth, so the more creatures and items you have, the bigger the raids will be. So the amount of creatures, if you keep that small, then the raids will stay a bit smaller as well. That is true. It's a double-edged sword, I guess. As long as you're fine with both the raids and the work in your colony, I don't see a need to get more pawns. Except if you want to expand or something. One of them has been downed already. The other one still has 4 hours to go. But they're not coming our way, so we'll be fine. Kitten is still in a daze though, but she's close to the ship, so we can protect her if it need be. Mason is researching, Sweetie is mining, and Smiles is bed resting because it was needed. Right, I do want to get the nutrient-based dispenser next though. Because we need a source of food that won't food poison us. I'm a bit late with this one. Like, I made some really stupid decisions today because I want to brute force my way through the early game of this, but you can't. It's graph ship. There we go. The second Shambler has been downed. They are now a corpse, and they won't be standing up anytime soon again. Aha! We can now make the drugs. Once we have the drugs, or at least the plants. Right, so now it doesn't really matter what we research, I think. Because we want to go for mech tech once we can get to a mechanator. We don't have one yet, so it doesn't matter for the moment. We can easily mine components in this scenario, so we don't need to rush fabrication this time around. So we don't really need microelectronics yet. We could actually... This would get us the sleep accelerators though, which will save us a lot of time, and steel and components will be in abundance. So I think we should go for a microelectronics electronics regardless. Because that way we can increase our productivity. She has been in a daze for so long now. Yeah, more than a full day. Oh, she went to bed though. She'll probably be snapping out of it soon then. Good. We need her to keep building. Looks like Sweetie will have to harvest soon. It's gonna be a big harvest. And we don't have any space yet to build it, to take it all inside of the ship yet because of her going into a daze, sadly. Not good, not good. Oh, yeah, she's no longer wandering in a psychotic state. Perfect. Okay, we shall not have any bed resters anymore for the time being. Smiles, can you clean this mess up a little bit, maybe? Smiles. Clean first, please. Yeah, we do need to make sure that this is the home area. Otherwise it won't have any effect if we say he has to clean. There you go. I want to outline this really specifically, because that way we'll be able to get inside once we have like Scaria infected animals and stuff. And then Smiles should be cleaning soon after he's done with his recreation in the morning. Throwing some horseshoes at a pin together with Kitten. Very nice. There we go, clean this mess up a little bit. And we're constructing again, perfect. Alright, you can go do your regular job now, which is learning how to mine. Fully healed as well. Did anyone get any permanent injuries? It doesn't look like it. He already had the old gunshot, so... Old gunshot, what the fuck? Okay. We're getting raided again. A group of Itakin from Bariskov has arrived nearby. They'll prepare for a while and then they'll attack. Right, Kindut, the cave kid. 13 years old, is a teenager Itakin. These are a bioengineered species for colder planets. They are robust and they deal a lot of melee damage. So they don't go down easily and they deal a lot of damage up close. But this is just still a child, which gives it a bit of an extra dimension when we put him down, sadly. And he's wielding a machine pistol, so he won't be coming up close. So this isn't the most dangerous Itakin. However, he can still be dangerous because it'll take a while to down him. Go grab your steel breach axe again. We might have to try and sneak into his close range. Why is this moving so... Oh yeah, he has this deficiency already. In the meantime, Kitten has finished construction on the left wing of the ship. We'll break this all down real quick. Actually, not you. And then we can start planning up a little bit. Where is Sweetie? Where is Nason? Okay, so everybody's close by. That's good. There we go. Yeah, we'll just wait for him to come to us. And then... Actually... If we hide over here, we can get into close combat with him. If we can still make it in time. Oh, Sweetie's not... Uh-oh. Where's his pistol? Did we haul it in? It is, okay. Let's try to set up an ambush for this guy, actually. I think this is a bit more proactive for this one. Itakin can become dangerous. Because they're so hard to take down. But if we hide out over here... Oh, wait. Smiles is way too slow to do this. If we hide out over here... We put Smiles on the edge here. And we should be able to take him out quite efficiently. It all depends on how fast he hits Smiles, because Smiles will go down easily. He's suffering from a psychite deficiency right now, so his consciousness... He'll go into a pain shock quite quickly. Okay, he did get a shot into... Oh god, he hit all his shots on Sweetie. But Smiles is close enough now, which means we won't be hitting him, but we'll... Yeah, easily hit him. Okay, we got rid of him really fast. We will do some emergency tending to Sweetie though, because that is a lot of wounds. We did get like some more stuff here though, not too bad. And now that we're here, Smiles will be taking the components with it that we mined earlier. Good. Let's make sure Sweetie's not bleeding anymore. There we go. And then head on home. We're getting a lot of raids today. I thought it would be less. Actually quite, getting raided quite often. We've already used up a bit of our medicine now. Not too bad, but... Okay. Right, next step will be food. So we want a bit of a freezer for all of this stuff. And since this room will have to do for quite a long time, it'll have to be a decently big room. So I think about this size will do for the time being. And then we'll use wooden walls on the inside again. Yeah, she'll have to go grab the wood all the way up in the map, but that's okay. Actually, put the door one more down. Or one more up, actually. Nah, yeah, that's better, that's better. And then we'll build some crates in this to store our food in. And then a hopper feeding into the nutrient-based dispenser. And then, oh yeah, we also need power there, of course. We'll route it like this for the time being. And then we'll put a battery in with the food storage. Next to the thruster. Ooh, maybe not next to the thruster. Actually, yeah, doesn't matter. We have the fuse. We'll put multiple batteries in that case. And then the fuse. So 3 batteries is the most the fuse can handle in one dissipation. Worst case scenario. Oh, incoming mechanoids. They have found us. We've been here for a bit, but they finally found us. The mech hive scanning process is close to determining your location. When it locates your graph ship, it will send a massive mechanoid force to kill you. Gather your supplies, and then flee the map by selecting the pilot console and selecting launch. Right, how long do we have? 6 days. We only have 6 days to wrap this up, so priorities, we now have to set priorities, because we need to get out of here in 6 days. Which means... we'll wait until it's only 3 days left to gather the corn. The heel root and the canola will be grown fully. We'll not be planting the rice again. Because we can... actually, no, we can get in another load of rice, actually. And we have to move this in and make sure that this little freezer room is ready to go. That's priorities. For now. We'll make the storage room on our next stop then. You can just leave when they arrive. Yes, but we need to make sure we have as much stockpiled of the stuff that we have as we can. Because we don't want to let this all go to waste when we leave, right? So finishing a bit of a food stockpile is priority number 1 right now. Other than that, we should be fine. I think we'll be running as soon as they're here. Don't worry about that. We'll definitely not be staying any time longer than we need to. That does mean that we do still have some time though. So is there any more compacted machinery that we missed? All the way up here still. Other than that, we've got most of them mined out. And collected, it seems. Yeah, okay, so we should be fine. We might even go for the gold and the jade in the meantime. I'm afraid we won't have the psychoid though, so Smiles might suffer from his deficiency for quite a bit longer, sadly. Not much we can do about that. We'll just have to hope it grows high enough so we can harvest a little bit in those 6 days. Hopefully. Actually, can you finish the batteries before the sun rises? And that way we can even stockpile some power. Whoa. Oh wait, no, he's working on that already. Sorry. Build this one as well, please. Wait, why are you going all the way around? Oh, she's gonna play... Okay, yeah, sure. She's gonna place that on the outside. That was the fastest way to do that, really. Yeah, we need the power cords as well, at least one. There we go. Now the batteries can start loading. So Kitten will be a bit unhappy, because she'll get tired by the evening, but that's okay. She'll use her recreation to sleep in the morning. And then she'll be well rested anyway. She'll lose out on a bit of recreation, but that's fine. We've detected a hunting site controlled by the Tazozos League. We also uncovered a silver mining site, apparently. Mining work site. With 367 silver. Oh, from the Barlenio Covenant. We don't want to mess with the good guys. Because these are people that are quite happy with us right now. They're neutral towards us. We don't want to anger them. But these guys are a small independent group. But they only guard 97 light leather. So I don't think it's worth it to land there. Otherwise we could potentially lift off towards here. And go get the goods. But it's not too great of the goods. So. And this is the mechanoid relay. It's on such a weird tile. It's like marshland. We'll have to go there if we want more graphite panels and stuff, but we won't be going there yet. I think another interesting tile to take into account is this one, because it has an ancient uplink and an ancient launch site, which means there's a lot of chem fuel, and the uplink might give us a random quest or other interesting location. And we are looking for a mechanator location. Problem is, it's in a pollution zone, so it's not too great, because we don't really have any gas masks to deal with the pollution yet. Is there anything else interesting nearby? I don't think so. We might just have to go through to the rainforest to get like a good mining tile. Because the next stop is just gonna be to be rebuilding and gathering more supplies anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There's just gotta be some steel on the tile wherever we go, that's about it. So maybe we go to these mountains over here. It's still grassy plateau, but then we get closer to the relay. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. We'll go to the right side, to the east. Oh. Quest available, guarding for Pespos. Oros Pespos, a knight of the fallen empire, has been caught in bed with the wrong person. He imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. And now he wants you to keep the prisoner, Sophie Cotton, caged until the scandal blows over in 19 days. That's quite long. But we could get 14 goodwill out of this. Or 2 glitterbolt medicine and 37 gold. I think we'll be doing this because we just need to house a prisoner for a while. I think we should be fine. Oh, transport pod crash. A schoolyard outcast named Zack is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. Zack is from your enemy Wolu Pact. You can capture him for recruitment or slavery purposes. Is an Itakin. Right? Or a pigskin. Ah, it's a pigskin. How do you identify a good pawn? Oh, that's a difficult question. Because the good pawn... If I found anyone with animals at this point for my colony... or maybe something more trivial like artistic or more intellectual to steer the ship. Like basically anything that fits what I need at a certain point. So a good pawn is really hard to identify because it really depends on what you still need. But there are some telltale signs which you look for every time again. which are the traits. This guy, for example, is a bit of a bad trait roulette. Bloodlust isn't too bad. He'll be happy if he kills someone, which will happen quite a lot on the Rim, as you know by now. But he will also start a social fight very easily. And not just very easily, he'll start it 4 times as likely as any other pawn. So that's not good, because he'll be social fighting quite often. He also has a chemical fascination, so except if you're doing stuff with drugs that you want to, this guy will ignore everything you set him to do and he'll just take drugs, so there's a high chance of addiction. And he's too smart, which means that he makes people around him angry because he's quite eccentric. And this is a bad combination, because there's a high chance he gets addicted to a drug, which you don't necessarily have, or one he shouldn't get addicted to because you forbid it. And there's also a high chance he'll start a social fight, because he's already 4 times as likely to start one, but he'll be insulted quite often because he's too smart. He won't have good social stats with anyone in the colony. So this guy is like a ticking time bomb. But on the other hand, he has a burning passion for intellectual, so he'll learn it quite fast. He could help us piloting the ship quite fast. Give him a bit of stones to work with, and he'll make some good statues in a bit. And he can also train his melee skill, so he could be a valuable frontline pawn. And he's still young, so you don't have to worry about any other diseases and stuff. He doesn't have any permanent conditions in his health tab either. So it's always a bit of a risk-reward with a pawn. I think the best pawn you can get is like only more positive traits and like a couple passions, doesn't really matter where. Usually you want one in either shooting or melee, because those are some good passions to have for combat. And every pawn specializes in a skill, but combat is something that almost every pawn needs to do at some point. They will get forced into it. So I think having a passion in either shooting or melee is important. And then a combination of at least one good trait with maybe, preferably some neutral ones and not these, because these are not too... They can get worse than this. I've seen worse, but this one isn't like a winner, so we won't be rescuing him. Also because I have a graph ship to deal with, so I don't have a lot of space. I can't just accept anyone into the colony. The only reason I accepted Smiles is because I needed someone to mine, and everybody's mining skill is abysmal. This guy is also starting at 2, but at least he learns at the normal rate. And Sweetie has to work on the plants first. Really important stuff. No problem. I hope you can do something with my experienced rant, because it's I always turn like my let's put this underneath here actually. I always turn my explanations really long, so I hope it wasn't too much information, but I like to explain why I think or do certain things in Rimworld, because this differs for a lot of people. Nobody thinks the same in this game. No, you go hull stuff, not mining. We need to get stuff inside as well. Actually, we need the wood in particular for the crates. Hold on, can you get the chunks out first, maybe? Wait, no, cancel that. Let's plan the storage first. We need to think about this a little bit again. Let's get some hoppers going, so that we can actually eat something. And then after that we'll work on storage. We'll be making this out of wood. We will have rice, corn, canola, and then heel roots. They all need to go into the freezer. So rice and corn will be the biggest. We'll have 2 rice crates, so big crates filled with rice. Then we'll make 2 with corn over here. So link these rice over here, please. Link these as well. Clear all corn over here, please. I play very differently from Brian. I like to do lots of stuff with animals. Ah yeah, that is true. That is also something you need to take in account, because everybody plays a little bit differently. I usually have no animals whatsoever, because I don't really know why. I don't have anything against them, but I usually don't bother with them. I don't really have a reason for it. But they can help you out very well. But I'm not really looking for that. Though in this playthrough I would love to have a boomaloop on board for some chem fuel. That's always nice in this scenario. You know, we'll just take crates for everything for the time being. Wait, what will you be? Heal root for now, sure. Heal root. What? Oh, we can't put heal root in a crate. Okay, never mind. Then we'll build something else for the heal root, yeah. Not too bad. Let's also have like oh, a door. We still need a door there as well, because we only have one entrance right now. Jesus Christ! We got so lucky! Oh my god. That it could have been a disaster, like Jesus. Some chunks of spaceships just flew from orbit into our tile. Right next to the solar generator. They destroyed some of the corn plants, sadly. But I think we can just be lucky that Sweetie wasn't standing underneath any of this. Or Kitten, because she was around here as well. Like, whew, this could have been bad. Just landed right next to us. Could have destroyed the solar panel. But it is a gift in disguise though, because while this was a bit scary, we now have some more components we can take with us as well. Also, why is everybody turning so unhappy again? Oh. Let's give them a bit of recreation in the evening as well. I think they need it. Wanna keep them happy. Come, go. Oh. 1 more hour and then you can go enjoy yourself a little bit. Learning how to mine is going pretty fast now though. Now they don't have to eat raw food anymore either, so that's good. Wait, keep converting is off. He's not converted yet. Go convert him real quick. Then he won't be angry about eating the nutrient paste. Perfect. Whew. A fair? Oh! Wait, what? Sweetie is now together with Kitten, apparently. Nothing we can do about that anymore. Sweetie tried to woo Kitten by joking about cooking with pumpkins. Kitten responded well and is now Sweetie's lover. Sweetie, married to Tail, has begun an affair with Kitten. Instinctively seeking a mate, the Kitten has formed a psychically bonded romantic relationship with Sweetie. Sweetie will benefit psychologically from the connection to Kitten, but if they are separated onto different world tiles, both will suffer from psychic stress. If one dies, the other will be driven to madness. So this is a huge buff. But apparently Sweetie already had a wife somewhere on the planet. And they're even in a hostile faction? Tail is off the map. I don't even know what faction she's from yet. Might not be a hostile one. But it doesn't matter because they're not in our colonies, so we won't be unhappy about it, luckily. And they will be very happy about this. So that's good. The only problem is that we can't really get babies because Sweetie is has had a vasectomy at some point. We'll research... Maybe we should research the fertility procedures first. We'll do that one first. Reverse it. Yes, I'm working on it. We'll research how to do it. We'll research it. What shall we put the medicine in? Just a display shelf, maybe. An open shelf, sure. Surely is fine. Clear all. Heal root should go on here, right? Really? Heal root can't go on... Ah, wait. It's not called heal root. It's called herbal medicine, isn't it? Ah, I'm an idiot. It probably can go in a crate. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I mean, we already knew this, but... Fuck. Storage. So we want herbal meds off the shelves here. We want rice off the shelves here. We want corn off the shelves here. And we want canola. Canola. Off those shelves. Thank you very much. They can go in the distant places here. Kitten will now be working on those little crates. And she downed. Why? What? Heat stroke. Wait. Oh, it's 41 degrees outside again. Jesus. Right, can you build me some more... Actually. Temperature. We can put coolers now. You work on that. You go rescue Kitten, please. It's a bit cooler indoors, so hopefully she'll be fine. It's still going up here. 67. Okay, we do have one cooler here now. Let's build another over here. We have enough steel and components at the moment, it's fine. Is she getting better in there? 70... 71. I think when it comes nighttime, she'll be fine. -5 degrees should do it. -6. No, -5. I'm doing okay. 75. 76. She is not at all doing okay. Can you pick her up? Carry her to the freezer, please. Just put her down here for a second. Oh wait, this is not finished yet. Finish the door, please. Thank you. Now she'll be fine in no time. This is so ominous. Ah, there we go. Now, wait a little bit longer. Make sure that you're fine. Now she's gonna get hypothermia soon. Sad wanderer. Smiles has started wandering around sad. Not too bad. Broken down and wandering around in sadness because he went hungry. He could have just gone and ate, but okay. Sure. Oh, and Kitten has gotten a go frenzy now. She'll be working faster. That's good timing, actually. Very good. Very good. We'll make a bit of a dining room over here in the meantime. So that they don't have to eat without a table. Lots of wind today. Windy. I can tell. Right. Maybe we should stop mining this out so that we can focus on hauling some stuff in. We'll have Smiles and Sweetie focus on hauling some stuff. Because most of this will be harvested by the time we leave. And bringing everything in will take about a day, probably even longer maybe, so... We need to take that into account before we leave. Because we don't actually have a lot of our resources on board right now. The most important ones are though, but not everything is. Need to make sure we got most of it with us. Let's take a little look. Kitten is getting some wood to build the crates. Nathan is of course researching how to reverse a vasectomy. And Sweetie is hauling some stuff inside now, and Smiles will be doing the same as soon as he decides to wake up. I feel like we've already gotten a quite solid crew right now. Which is of course what we need. Why is there still rice on here? Ah, it's probably just been there for a while now. Quest available. Strange signal. Your colonists all feel a psychic message echoing. It's a signal from an inhuman, twisted mind that was left behind somewhere far away. You can focus on the signal and echo it back, but you can't tell what will happen if you do. So this is the anomaly gateway. We shall ignore this for a long time now. Maybe once we have a colony settled on the planet somewhere, we might start with anomaly, but it won't be now. Do we want to get a prisoner in our graph ship? Because I think we have one more harvest season in the next tile, so we can have a lot of food, so food won't be an issue to feed her. And I think building up goodwill with the Empire is very nice. Having them as an ally is a really big thing. But we do have still 5 days left to accept this, so we can still think about it. Alright. We might need a third cooler to make the freezer work completely, but other than that, we are doing quite well right now. Kitten is also hauling some wood to... Oh, she's making the dining room over here. Perfect. Very nice. Next up will be some more storage then, to store the canola in. And this will be quite a bit as well. Let's link these together. Canola. There we go. And then canola was already prohibited over here. Perfect. I don't think the psychoid will be ready on time though, sadly. Which means that Smiles will probably go into a coma in the next tile. It's been 12 days already. Yeah, he's halfway a coma almost. It's not looking good. What is the growing time of a psychoid plant? 9 days. Yeah, he'll be dropping into a coma probably. Oh, we are getting everything inside now though, so that's good. Though Kitten has to go really far away for the wood. And it doesn't look like we'll get any wood in the next tile actually. We could also go and opt for the rainforest, but we'll have to risk a bit of sickness, worst comes to worst. Though this looks like a very good tile though, we could land the ship over here and have it as a defensive barrier going that way, and then we can have the fertile soil over here to make more plant fields. And then we can have mining all around. There will be more than enough trees because it's a rainforest. We'll have wood, we'll have steel, we'll have food, we'll have everything in exchange for a risk of a bit of sickness and other disease and stuff. So I think it's worth it if we go that way. I think that's the way to go for now. And it brings us a little bit closer, just a little bit, to the mechanoid relay that we want to get to. Eventually. I'm afraid even the corn might not get ready in time. But we do have one more complete full day to get everything inside though. Oh shit. Delete this please. Oh, we need to grab this stuff as well. Really important. I just realized. We can't forget about the chest table. And especially the vac suits. We don't want to lose the vac suits. Plum plum plum. Plum plum. Plum plum plum. Some royalty DLC music. Very nice. Don't know why we're getting this right now, but we'll take it. Are you gonna grab the thingies? No, he's gone off cleaning. Oh yeah, it was gonna play some chess. This is why it's important to take the chess table with us. Party! Ah, this is a good mood boost. I don't want to ruin it, but we don't really have time for a party right now. But yeah, I don't wanna take that away from them. Though it doesn't really look like the party's... Did it get cancelled? Smiles is throwing a party. Why aren't they partying? What the fuck? Okay, I guess they cancelled it before it even started. The party has finished. Did anybody attend this? What? I don't think anybody went to the party. Oh well. That must have been one heck of a party. Let's put the horseshoe spin in here somewhere as well. Sure, as long as it's with us. Aha, fertility procedures. We can now try to undo his vasectomy. And then we could have a baby implanted into Kitten. We'll do it once we land it on the next tile. We want to make sure we stay focused on productivity a bit longer here. Get everything hauled inside of the ship. We should also start harvesting the corn. Actually, you know what? Let's delete all the growing zones. Harvest everything you can here. And you know what? Take the... Actually, no, never mind. We have enough heal root at the moment. That's fine. Ding, ding, ding. Why isn't he harvesting? What are you doing? Thank you. Okay, it looks... In the end, it was a rough start in this style because I messed up quite often. I forgot some stuff, but it looks like we're getting out quite unscathed. We even have an extra colonist, which is about to go into a coma. Ironically, since they are a coma child, but other than that, yeah. We even get a trader on our second to last day here. Ah! We found the hidden mechanator lair. Okay, we might need to change up our plans on where we go. But let's first have a little talk with this little trader over here, see if they have anything of interest for us. We can sell the 2 smoke leaves from the pig that we destroyed. We can sell these 8 little pieces of light leather from the squirrel that tried to kill us. We can sell the ambrosia. And that's all we can spare. We could sell some components if they have something interesting we need. But it doesn't really look like we need anything from them. Nope. What's that? Hunter pack. Oh! This could give us an edge in combat if it push comes to shove, actually. But it is quite expensive. We don't really have money for this right now. So instead, we'll just be selling some of our components, I think, so that we have a bit more money to work with. And maybe we buy a good book. Recreation multiplier, melee, skill, and construction and artistic. Maximum 8. Melee also maximum 8. But this could up everybody's melee skill passively while they are recreating. So I think we should take the Vikingers' investigation into knighthood. Let's read what this book is about, because these are always interesting. An early edition of the author's reference book on fencing. The author's rhetoric in the synopsis does not distract from the core concepts. According to the digest, Nicholas Vikinger Meyer spent his days teaching in the academy on Zeglar. This book is taken from his lectures. A note says that a subscription of the booksellers of Glossolia produced the first edition of this workbook. So this is basically somebody's study book on melee, on fencing. So this way, if they read it during recreation, they will get some recreation and they'll learn about melee combat, which is not bad at all. This is a pretty good book, actually. This one will help us learn fishing and devil strength, which is utterly useless for us, so that one is garbage. And this one will make him gain more recreation fast. In this mediocre narrative, Crypt of Depth, the author embarks on the narrative of his close ties to a secret society. It is interesting and engaging, but the world is unoriginal and dull. The book was published in December 5351. That has been about 150 years, 149 years old book with a dull world. So we won't be buying this. We'll be waiting for a better one. We will buy the melee book though, because that one seems pretty interesting. Get that one inside for when people want to recreate and read something during that time. We also got the quest I've been waiting for, sadly. Sadly we got it on the last day here, so we don't really have much time to think about this. We have learned of an ancient complex nearby that contains the remains of a long-dead mechanator. Mechanators can create, control, and manipulate mechanoids for work and combat. If you can break into the complex and collect the mechanator's corpse, you can extract their mechlink and turn one of your own colonists into a mechanator. Be warned, these kind of structures can contain a variety of threats, and your activity at the complex might draw some unwanted attention. Ah, it's the other way though. And it is close to a hostile faction. If we land there, they might actually get angry. I do want my mechs though. What's on the tile itself? Ah. It is grasslands, we won't have any wood to build with. But we will have rich soil. We will have resources to mine out. And we will have a mech. But we just won't have the wood that we need to build the inside of our ship. But on the other hand, it looks like we hauled most of this stuff inside, which means they'll start hauling the wood tomorrow. So if we build a pallet to put the wood on, we might actually be able to stockpile quite a bit before we leave. It will be a bit unsightly, but we might be able to stockpile quite a bit of wood before we go. I mean, we do still have a bit more than 1 day, so it's still on 2 days. We should be fine. A furniture builder from the Tigaboom nation is passing by. Tigaboom. Oh, it's a Neanderthal. We could try catching this guy, but... Because this is a... Ah, no, never mind. This would have been a decent colonist if it wasn't for body purist. Yeah, because we're transhumanists. We want to alter our bodies. Body purists hate that. They do not want to be altered. Okay, so we have 1 day and a bit left to haul some stuff inside. So hopefully Kitten will start building soon. Yeah. Build the pallets. Clear all. This will be the wood pallet. A drought is setting in apparently as well. Not to worry, because we're not planting anymore here. That's not too bad. I'll clear all and then steal. And then, oh, we have researched a recurve bow because I wasn't paying attention apparently. Please research the electronics, please. Thank you very much. Wood is what we need on this. Drought. An unusual drought has set in. Drought is devastating for plant life and will quickly prevent all the crops not planted in hydroponics or high fertility soil to grow. Which is no problem, because we are not staying here for that anymore. We'll be gone soon, because the mechanoids are catching up to us. They found us. So we don't want to stay here for much longer, because they will send an infightable force to us. We won't be able to handle any mechanoid raid from them right now. So focus on building this last pallet and then hauling everything in we can. Sweetie is now harvesting the last plants and then he'll start hauling some stuff in as well. And hopefully we can get most of our stuff in here. This gives us a decent overview of our inventory as well. It's not as cramped upon each other anymore now. Amazingly. And now you can see that our situation isn't bad, but not too perfect either. We're doing well though. For a graph ship start, we're doing well. It was a bit rough, but we went through it. We got through it. Okay, 23 hours before the mechs arrive. Hopefully we'll be able to grab enough wood for like... If we have like 500 wood, I feel comfy leaving here. A psychic drone has started as well. Every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's moods will be quite a bit worse. The drone level is low. Luckily, we'll be leaving very soon. Kitten has started researching. Is all the wood gone up here? Why is she not hauling the wood? Is somebody else already going? This is tuned to wood, right? Wood. Why is nobody getting the wood? Silver, okay, that's also good. You need those. Are they getting wood now? Components. Okay, yeah, no. Bring all those in, that's good. Another gun. Yep. And then they'll go sleeping, sadly, so we don't have any wood with us. But you know what? We're going to a tile where there is mountains. We'll have steel there. Fuck it, we'll just use steel to build internally as well then. Worst comes to worst. Because we have a lot of... Like, Smiles can mine for us in the meantime. But we will need to focus on getting Psychoid planted first. Because he will go into a coma while we're there. And we do have another trader here. Let's quickly go talk with him and then we'll leave. He's selling a tome, the Blood Revenant. The Blood Revenant normal. In this uninspired article, a crazed antique dealer that details her brutal experiments on a captured pain-seeking monster. The volume is adorned with disturbing illustrations portraying a grotesque otherworldly entity whose formless, inky tendrils writhe across pages, invoking a sense of dread and fascination in equal measure. This book is missing some pages. So this is for anomaly research. These books will give you some more anomaly research instead of having to actually go and research the entities. But it will also have a 3.6 chance every hour it gets read to go into a mental breakdown, for the reader to go into a mental breakdown. So it looks like we won't be buying anything from this guy either, but we will be selling some herbal medicine to steal his silver. I mean, not steal, but to obtain his silver in a good fated trade. Take it inside, please, and then we can have a lift off. Oh, Sweetie's bringing in some wood, though. You know what? Sweetie. Work a little longer on this. Go grab some more wood, please. Because you're very happy at the moment. You can stay a little longer. Kitten is also reading the book about fencing, which is utterly useless because she is incapable of violence. But at least the recreation is going up a little. So, it's not utterly useless, I guess. We'll wait as long as we can to get as much stuff in here as we can that we mined. We will have to leave the jade and the gold behind. We didn't get around to mining those, sadly. But that's okay, that's stuff we don't really need yet. Jade would have been nice for some art, but... And gold for the bedroom walls, I guess, but oh well. It's not too bad. We're working on getting some wood inside the ship, that's more important right now. It's not that much that's left anyway. But we'll have a little bit. There might be some trees on the map. Just won't be many. Okay, Sweetie is probably getting pretty tired now, so we'll give him the regular schedule again. And we'll wake everybody up because it is time to launch the ship. Force visitors to leave, board and colony, board anyone. Yes, begin. Make sure the visitor is gone before we lift off, because they'll die otherwise. The whole tile is gonna get destroyed as soon as we leave. Do you aim for drug production for money? Right now, I'm aiming for very small time drug production for Smiles, because he is a waster. I don't know if you have the biotech DLC, but it adds xenotypes, which means different genes. Smiles is a waster, and they are dependent on psychoid. So they need to consume any type of psychoid drug within a certain amount of time, or they will fall into deficiency and be less productive. He's already in that stage. I think in about 15 days he'll fall into a coma, which will render him useless. And after 60 days without ingesting any psychoid forms, he'll die. So I focus on it right now for him. But as soon as I have it, I will focus on it for money, because I don't usually have my colonists take any drugs. Maybe some go juice if there is a very hard combat coming up. But other than that, I usually stray away from the drugs. So they are very good for making money. Especially IO is a very nice way of making a lot of money. I think, no, never mind. I think Flake is the better one, because it sells for less, but it takes less time to make, and in the grand scheme, that makes more money, I think. But you can definitely do that if you want to farm some money with traders. I can highly recommend making some drugs that way if you have anyone to spare to make them. My first baby just died. It like 80% chance it went well. I had a stillborn as well in 2 playthroughs ago. Also like 78% chance, I think, of a healthy childbirth. Sadly, I think it had like a 3% of actually being stillborn. Very sad. But yeah, it is still a chance, you know. It can happen. I always take the recreation drugs, tea, beer, and smoke in extreme situations. Yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, it's not a bad idea to have them take it if they are in a bad mood. That's a good idea. Are you sure you want to launch? Yes, your current map, as well as anything not on Graphship substructure, will be permanently lost. The launch process is destructive, meaning you won't be able to return. Build a graph anchor to prevent this map from being destroyed. Well, take a good look around, guys, because we'll be leaving this map anyway. Okay, the faction that's already hostile will get hostile. More hostile, but that's fine, because they already at -80. Since this location is within 4 tiles of another faction base, they will feel you are encroaching on their land, and relations will drop. Worsen every 15 days. By then we'll be gone again. This tile is near polluted tiles, so there will be an acidic smog here roughly every 149 days. We won't be there that long, that's fine. Acidic smog slows plant growth, deteriorates exposed items, and makes people unhappy. We should be fine. We would be very unlucky if we were in like a toxic smoke period. Look at that little guy. It's like the slab is taking off right now. That looks so bad. Look at the shadows, like a misshapen wing. Generating map. We also got the regular endgame quest, but since we're doing the mechs, we won't be doing that for the time being. Wait! This map is generated differently than the one that was shown on the preview. Fuck. It's not bad though, it's actually not bad at all. But there is no trees here whatsoever. I mean, there's some apple trees, I guess. Some very lonely trees. Yeah, in the growing zones as well. In the fertile zones. Move landing zone. So this is the complex with a mechanator in there, which means we can start working on our mechs. But let's take a quick look around, because this is like obviously the good landing spot. But is there any steel nearby? Oh my god, there's so many valuable resources in the mountains though. There's so many components. There's like gold around. More component, gold, jade over here. Yeah, I think that is the way to land. Random structures, more components, silver as well. Phew, okay. Okay, so we will be landing next to the complex. And we'll land like this, I think. Or this. Or this. Maybe like this. In that case, if anything in here comes for us, they'll go for the solar panel first. We can afford to lose a solar panel, that's fine. We might have landed a bit too close to the mountain to build out, but we were gonna build that way anyway. Ah, we had a minor crash again. While landing space robots, Not Nason accidentally disengaged the grav engine too early, again, causing the grav ship to free fall for several feet. Some buildings on the grav ship have sustained light damage from the crash. Based on the launch, there was a 51% chance of a negative outcome. So you know what? That's fair enough. Was to be expected. 50-50 chance. We just lost the 50-50. Lost the coin toss. Nason, again. He'll probably be messing up quite often. But that's okay. That's okay. This kitten has already started repairs, so we'll be fine. She woke up in the morning like, what the fuck? While everything was crashing around her. Oh, I didn't take the plants we had planned though, but that's okay. Kitten's already having a bit of a heat stroke here again. It's 28 degrees again. Jesus, grasslands get hot. Right, so nobody's doing anything. So first things first, we'll be making a growing zone over here for Psychoid, and we'll actually make it oversized. And then that way, actually no, that's a bit too oversized. It's a bit too enthusiastic. Let's take this place and then we'll make this part more food. We'll go for potatoes. Actually no, we should stick to rice and corn because potatoes will take more space to store. Actually we do have some space left here. And we want to move this probably. It's actually no, never mind. Yeah, no. We'll take rice again, I think. We'll take a big rice field. Where is it? There it is. And then we'll take a smaller cornfield this time around. Should be fine. Some corn. Oh no, not chickpeas. God, no, we don't have time. We don't have space to do that. Oh, my name is there. Yeah, you were the fourth one to say something on the stream, so you are now here. You are dependent because of your genetics on a drug that we don't have yet. In about 15 days, you'll fall into a coma. But we're working on it. We're gonna plant drugs. Not to worry. We'll try to beat it, but probably won't happen. You'll probably be in a coma for a bit. Other than that, things are going great right now. This time we'll also be planting some more canola, of course. Feels healthy, very healthy, yeah, very healthy. Some more canola to be refined. And this time we'll see if we can get some cloth planted as well. So that we can make some clothes, because we definitely... everybody's getting heat stroke from like 1 degree too much. But first... let's go grab our mech. I think after that I'll probably be ending the stream though, because it's about time to stop for today. But we have made some good progress. It's been going very struggling at the first couple of hours, but now we're doing quite well. We need to be careful though, because there might be traps in here. Mechanoids, like chunks, and ancient band nodes. That's not traps, that's fine. We'll have Smiles Explore as our melee guy, with Nason and Sweetie as backups. Mechanator casket found. So we have some ancient barrels and stuff in here. Quite useless, but this is a cryptosleep pod. In here there will be a mechanator sleeping. Probably already died long ago, because it's ancient. But with that we can have our own mechs soon. So let's quickly... actually, who do we want to be our mechanator? Probably Nason, right? Yeah, crafting 10, intellectual 17, shooting. Yeah, we'll have Nason be our mechanator. You can open this. And you guys can go explore these last little rooms over here. It looks like this complex is not guarded though. That's very nice. What the fuck? What a sound. You have found the corpse of an ancient mechanator. Extract her mechlink by selecting a colonist and right-clicking the corpse. Yes, please. Thank you. Is there any traps hidden in here at all, actually? I thought there would be, but it looks like we're safe. Nason, you can install this to become our mech lord. A very noble profession in our ideology, of course. Mechlink installed. Nason is now our mechanator. This guy can now command mechs. He can control 6 right now. He has a bandwidth of 6. And he can have 2 different groups to control. And normally when you have this installed, a mech attaches from orbit. There we go. And it is exactly the one we wanted as well. Perfect. A transport pod with a lifter has arrived. It seems to have been attached to her mechlink and is eager to serve its purpose once again. So this was a mech from the ancient mechanator. And they were just hovering around in orbit ever since she died. And now that the mechlink is active again, he's like, oh my god, it's my time to shine. So this is our lifter. We could give him a name. If anyone has a good name for a robot that brings stuff around, let me know. Can be anything. Let's finish up exploring here. Doesn't look like anything dangerous or interesting is still left in here though. I don't think we'll find any more treasure. The robot was the treasure that we wanted though. Oh! Okay. That's an unstable fuel node. Ambush? What? We've been ambushed? What? Huh? Your colonists have been ambushed. By what? Oh my god, they're dropping in on us. What the fuck? What's in there? Who's ambushing us with a drop pod? Oh, a Militor. An angry mechanoid was waiting for us here, apparently. Okay. A Militor is like a shotgun mech. Like the most basic combat mechanoid you can make. But I got confused because I saw this one. And this can explode in a very big fashion. So we don't want to tamper with it. We can actually have our little lifter fight him if we want to. But at the moment he seems to be intent on destroying our coolers first. Oh. We can have the lifter kite him a little bit. Or actually just attack him. Melee, then he won't have time to shoot the shotgun. Okay, there goes the lifter. He's almost down though. Almost. We've Smiles can go around without taking a shotgun shell. There we go. He's busy now. No, don't shoot Smile. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nathan hit Smiles again. Nathan, stop it. Oh my god. There we go. That's like the third time he's hit Smiles as well, by the way. That also means that Nathan will now have smithing and crafting as... smithing at 1. So that he prioritizes repairing the mechs. Auto repair. There we go. Go repair him so he can work for us. Also, sweetie, go check out the last room, please. I want to know what's in there. Probably nothing too amazing, but... There we go. Lifter 1 is now repaired. So this is one of the first robots you can make. One of the first mechanoids you can make yourself. This one is capable of lifting stuff around. It does what the name says. Okay, so this room is also empty. Okay. Everything is clear now. So this mech will be bringing stuff to stockpiles for us, which is exactly what was the problem on the last tile. Once you get a mechlink, you get a chance of any worker mechanoid to join you. And there is 4 of them in the beginning. There's a lifter. There's a clean sweep that cleans your home area for you. Then there also is an agri-hand. An agri-hand will plant plants for you. And then there is also a constructoid. He will build for you. And every working mech has a basic skill of 10, which is actually not bad at all. It's like very above average skill almost. So they'll work pretty efficiently. But yeah, very nice. It looks like Nathan is not doing anything because Kitten started the researching. Let's have Nathan research, and Kitten, you can go clean. But you can also mine in your spare time. We'll have to mine the components, the gold, the components again over here. We'll mine close to the ship first, around the complex. These components, that's like the edge. This is the steel we want. And then we'll mine out these components and the jade as well this time around. And then after that we'll start mining a bit further away. But I think this will be it for the stream today. We've been going for about 3 hours now. We've made a solid start for our graph ship scenario. Been a while since I played a graph ship one. So we got off to a rocky start with the heat wave and 3 raids in already. But we now have a decent graph ship. We still have a storage room to build. And then we'll be probably moving on closer to the mechanoid relay, so we can get some more graph panels and graph extenders. Then we can make a bigger ship. And then next stream we'll probably also try to impregnate Kitten via OVF. Is it OVF? OUF? IVF. So close, so close. And that's only if the reverse vasectomy works for Sweetie, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that will be it for this stream, I think. I'll be back on Saturday. Since it is Rimworld, though, I might do a bonus stream on Friday or Sunday. I don't know just yet. It'll depend on my mood, my tiredness, and, well, in general, if anybody is interested in watching extra stuff. Because especially on Friday, there's not usually a lot of people watching, which is, you know, fair enough. It's Friday. It's when people go out partying. But yeah, thank you for watching today. I hope you have enjoyed. And I hope to see you next time, of course. Let me just lower the audio real quick a little bit, because when I play on my own, I play with softer sound. But yeah, that'll be it for today. Bye bye. Have a good evening.